Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shani and today I've invited my friend Anna, who's going to be in the video with me.
Hey guys, my name is Anna and I study here in Exeter. Both of us study law.
Yeah.
And we're first year students, and just like Shani here, I'm here today to help her with speaking about people with rare disabilities and raising more awareness because they're not talked about enough.
So today's video is going to be centered around examining the different objectives associations like Asevimar have, who are obviously, provide the necessary support for people with rare diseases. We're also going to be looking at rare diseases in Africa. These countries have put associations into place to help support the families or individuals going through things like that. They support other kids like orphans and kids who are vulnerable in other aspects, people who can't stand up for themselves, whose fundamental legal rights aren't taken into consideration.
So today I'll be talking about one of these rare diseases that's commonly found in South Africa. It's called tuberous sclerosis. So it's a complex disease that causes tumors, non-cancerous tumors, to build up, which people have from birth. And this causes problems in the kidney, heart, lungs, eyes, and it's this fluid that builds up in the brain, causes epilepsy, makes learning difficult. Problems can rise from mild to severe, and people can have either the wide range of problems or just a few. This is just to raise awareness for diseases such as this one because they're really rare and not enough people talk about them, but they do fit in the society, so that's why we chose this one today.
We also have other rare diseases which we're not just gonna get into deep detail with. And guess what? All those diseases are found in Africa specifically, but because we don't have enough support, we don't have enough medical support, enough financial support. One of the reasons why I'm actually standing up for Asevimar right now is because they are one of the very few associations who dared to take that step into following up people who suffer from rare diseases. And it's not even only about people who suffer from rare diseases. We as a community, as an African community, we need to stand up and, help them to accompany these people in their life journey because it's not easy. And some of us unconsciously look at these people and downlook them and think that they're not able to do certain things, but they're actually able to do them. They take part in activities ordinary people take part in. They can dance, they're very creative, they're very open-minded, and we should try to appreciate them more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Shani's saying, and I don't like how they're neglected in society, and some of them are actually bullied in school. That's not good, and so they have to go to different schools than what me and you go to. I know this because I've firsthand seen it. I have someone close to me in my family who suffers from autism, and he's a really bright, vibrant boy, but of course he learns stuff slowly. Sometimes he gets angry, he loses sometimes control, and people see that sometimes and they judge him, and I know him, and I know how he is, and he deserves so much more than that, I like to say that he's actually special, and we shouldn't just downlook these people or ignore them just because they aren't like us.
The thing is, with kids, once one person or a group of people are different or treated differently, they too treat them differently. But just because they're kids, they don't know the the psychological implications that it has on those other children who feel they're not welcomed into that environment. And those children have to mingle around with other kids and, just go through a lot. This is the reason why we are trying to raise awareness. We are trying to make you conscious of the things you do, the things you say, the comments you make. Even without knowing, they have an impact on those children. Think about their parents. Think about, if I'm a mother, what I pray for is for my child to be in the best conditions possible. But sometimes people have a different destiny.
But if we support them, and if we treat them like us, and if we welcome them, and if we help their families, both financially and just supporting wise, talking about it, putting out in media, that kind of stuff, it helps people. You didn't have to physically be there. It could just be a word of mouth, something you say to someone one day and makes them smile, you know? We go through life with our own problems. Some people have this one specific problem that they have to go through life with. And I see so many people in like on YouTube.
Like this lady called Lisa, who's American, and she was literally named the ugliest woman in the world. That's how deep this is. Spread the word. Spread it like wildfire.
We will be talking about how you can help, how you can get involved, maybe donations, maybe anything like that. We'll be looking into that. And
feel free to drop in the comments what you suggest. If you have any questions, I'm going to drop all the links where I carried out my research in the bio. I'm going to try to upload videos as often as possible. I just wanted to make this video to keep you guys on standby. Like the real interest.
Just to get you thinking, like get in your head.
Yeah, keep this in your minds. The real, more interesting stuff are coming up.
And if you're someone who needs help, please don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Or don't be afraid to be judged.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. Just pick up a phone, call for help, or you can come to us individually. We can talk to you.
Yeah.
Anything like that, anything you need, please let us know.
I know I promised in the previous video that for the French people, I was actually going to make the translations, but but I'm sorry. I really wanted to, but it's just my computer is having some little issues. Yeah.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I want to thank Anna for coming. I know it's been a little hard for her to talk about certain things, but I do really needed someone, you know, who have personally experienced stuff like that.
It's important for people to know. So.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time. I love you all. Like my video, subscribe, and share the word.
Notification bell.
Bye.